On Friday, May 19th, the Northern Lakes Economic Alliance welcomes 11-year NFL veteran and now Northern Michigan resident, entrepreneur, and father Jon Jansen as the keynote speaker for its annual luncheon extravaganza. Jon's success and resume is beyond impressive, and the lessons he has learned on his path to business ownership in Northern Michigan are guaranteed to motivate and inspire.
Sports allows you, and it puts that pressure on you to be very time management oriented and have that schedule, and it also gives you a purpose. I think there's a lot of things that you learn on the athletic field, that whether it's drive to a goal, how do you reach a goal, what do you have to do to get to that point. It's the same, preparing for a game. Games are your tests, and when you prepare and you perform on the field, you're performing in front of, you could be, I was at Michigan, I was performing in front of 110,000 live people, another couple million on TV. That's pressure. Now all of a sudden you prepare for a test in the classroom. It seems to be a little bit easier because nobody's watching what you're doing. Yeah, the teacher's going to grade you, but the pressure isn't the same, but the preparation is. When I talk to a lot of high school players or high school athletes or high schools in general, one of the things I talk about is choices, decisions, and consequences. And it's something I learned back at Michigan. Somebody had kind of had that as their talking points. And when we are kids, we don't really understand what consequences mean, or especially the long-term consequences. But every day that we go to school, we have a choice. Am I going to study? Am I going to prepare for that test, or am I not going to? Am I going to make sure I get to bed on time so that tomorrow's practice I'm feeling fresh, or I'm feeling good, or what am I going to eat? All of those things are choices that we make, or that we have, and then the decision is, what do I decide to actually go to bed? Do I decide to study? Do I decide to do all of those things that are, going to give me the best opportunity? And that's where consequences come into play. Is these kids, hey, if I'm at a party and I'm given the choice of, hey, do you want to have this beer or do you not? That decision that I make, okay, I'm not going to. The consequence is that, tomorrow, one, I'm not going to get into trouble. I'm not going to have the opportunity to get in trouble, but I'm also going to be better at school tomorrow. I'm going to be better on the field. I'm going to be better at a lot of things. And then you also have to, in your mind, play that game. Okay, what if I do choose to drink that beer, or if I choose to do these drugs? Now the consequences are, hey, I could get arrested. I could get kicked out of school. I could get kicked off the team. And the financial implications are amazing, which kids don't have any clue about. But those are all the things that I try and talk about to these football teams, or to high schoolers in general, is choices. We all got a choice. It comes down to the decision we make, and then it's the consequences that come. And the consequences don't always have to be negative. They can be positive consequences. I'm Jon Jansen, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on May 19th at Petoskey Northland Stadium.